Squishies. Welcome to some more STO. I'm gonna jump right in. Looks like we've got usual-ish number of people watching. So yeah. Last time we did a few different things. We saw the Kanata, which sadly was not a very good ship. And so we switched back to the Littner. And we did the first 2 missions, I think, of the Klingon Civil War arc. Yeah. And neither of them was great. But the next one apparently has a T-Rex in it, based on this image. So, okay. Hey, Rabbit Cube. Also, yeah, I guess we're working with Ja'ula-ish now against Akar and Jimpak.
Ah, I have discovered the location of the evidence we need to clear our names. Obtaining that data, however, will be difficult. For one, it is stored in a secure facility in the Gorath system. For another, it is held within a system that utilizes cutting-edge data security. Security that goes even beyond my abilities. Fortunately, I happen to know a very talented specialist that can assist us. For the right price. I've arranged a meeting at Shangdu on Nimbus 3. Meet me there, and bring old Martok with you. We can always use some extra muscle.
Alright.
Something you need?
Shangdu, I guess. On Nimbus 3. Man, Nimbus 3 was easily the worst part of this game. I really hope they revamp that sometime soon. It's just very MMO-y in not good ways.
Smells like violence and vice.
Sorry,
I can see why Added Paw enjoys it.
I just found it funny that he made the same noise I did shortly after. Nimbus 3 is not exactly Ryza, General. Oh, okay.
Indeed. This place doesn't hide its purpose behind smiling, half-naked fools and manufactured weather.
Not a Ryza
But
fan.
enough of that. We need to
Me
consider
neither,
who we're
honestly.
working with and where she's leading us.
Sounds like you have concerns about Ja'ula.
She is Mokai. Only an idiot would not be concerned about her intentions. It is no secret how I feel about Jempak, especially after everything that has happened. But I find myself thinking, we may be replacing one tyrant with another. Should that prove to be the case, I will not hesitate to end Ja'ula's reign as well, even if it means being the Chancellor again.
I can think of worse fates.
Ha! Do the job for a day, and see if you say the same thing afterward. For now, let's find this witch of Nimbus 3, and see what sort of criminal mischief she's conjured up for us.
It will be interesting at the very least. Yeah, this was the bar where we got stuck in an arena and had to fight our way out, and just everything about Nimbus 3 sucked.
Welcome to Shangdu, an entertainment experience unlike any other. Brought to you by Madron Enterprise.
Oh god.
Would you like to hear about our drink specials?
Madron took it over? No. Have you seen a Klingon woman in here recently?
Why, yes, I saw a particularly fearsome-looking Klingon woman arrive earlier. She wasn't interested in the drink specials either.
Perhaps after we're finished with our business.
This is normally where I'd expect a little compensation for letting you cut to the head of the line, but I can see you're not in the mood for a shakedown, so please, go on in. and enjoy your Shangdu experience.
Thanks, we appreciate your understanding. Yeah, he apparently does. Also, I mean, his job is to be threatening, and I'm walking around carrying a weapon looted from the hyper-advanced aliens that nearly wiped out all of galactic civilization. He knows he doesn't stand much chance of intimidating me. Ugh.
Well, hello. I like the way you're put together, stranger. Buy a girl a drink?
Sorry, I'm looking for a Klingon woman.
Oh, bit too rough for my tastes. Klingons. Male or female. Afraid I haven't seen any Klingon women recently. But if you change your mind, I'll be around.
I'll keep that in mind. I have to say, I approve of the random bi alien that hits on you.
Something you need, friend?
Have you seen a Klingon woman in here recently?
I don't like the look of you. You best step away before I get angry. I've been to Talos 4, lived to tell the tale. I've got a Federation death sentence for that.
That sounds about right,
So-
Rabbit Cube.
You don't want me getting angry.
Also, lol, Talos 4. Actually, I imagine it does have a reputation as a place of terror since it's so heavily quarantined. But, yeah, no, that's the planet from the page. Ha! Exactly, Rabbit Cube. As you wish. Morn? Greetings, Morn. Have you seen the Klingon woman tonight? I see. Enjoy your night, Morn. I guess Morn can't spend all his time in the same bar. He is a traitor.
Now's really not a good time for me. Whoever you are.
That's a word for it, Rabbit Cube. Apologies, I'm looking for a Klingon woman.
Try Kronos. Place is full of them.
There.
Look, I haven't been right since the Iconians hit my planet. Unless you got a nice hit of Axonol for me to numb the pain. Please, just leave me alone.
Very well, let's move on.
Hey, you! Listen, I need you to help me settle a little bet here with these ruffians.
Actually, I'm looking for a Klingon.
Klingon? I ain't no Klingon. Something wrong with your eyes? Listen, I say that the Cash and Cross got the best pitcher in the league. And these hooligans say that, oh no, it's the Vulcan team's got the best pitcher. Help me out, pal. Who's right here? Me or them?
To my knowledge, you're correct.
See? I told you Cash and Claws are the best. Now pay up. One shot of the best Tranya in our house. Oh, thanks a lot, pal. You're a real upstanding citizen. Hope you find your Klingon.
Happy to be of assistance. Did you just randomly shift through 3 accents in that line read? Okay, well this one just kind of materialized, I think.
Help you with something, stranger?
Seen a Klingon woman in here tonight?
As a matter of fact, I have.
She's over in the VIP section with some rough customers. Syndicate, if I were to guess.
Many thanks.
Saw her kick some fella in his tender parts a while ago. Found out the hard way it ain't wise to rile up.
Actually,
the
she might have been
Klingon guy.
flirting with him.
Just saying, she might be in a mood. Tread lightly, you know.
Indeed. Thanks again. Okay. So where is this? Oh, this is the VIP area, right? I cannot just... Oh, there's force fields. Okay, where's the entrance? Is it here? Is this it? No? Wait. Oh, that is her.
And here they are at last. Did you get a little distracted
Lol,
with
Rabbit
the
Cube.
local talents on the way here?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
Ha! This place isn't as wild as it used to be when Hassan and the Syndicate called the shots. Back then, the place was actually interesting. Speaking
Yeah, but then I
of
killed Hassan, so...
introductions are in order. This is Var, captain of the Cold Star.
Captain?
Your reputation precedes you. Have to say, I've never done business with a hero before. Ought to be interesting, at least.
Hopefully not the kind of interesting that gets us killed.
Couldn't agree with you more. The surly, well-armed Orion next to me is Kinya, and the esteemed daughter of Earth there is Wilkins, our information specialist.
What? There's a human? Oh, it must be that person. Yes. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Ladies. Oh, there's the human.
Hear that, Kenya? Hold us ladies. I like them already.
Adekpa speaks highly of your skills.
I'll bet she does. I'm a handy gal to have around. Especially if you're looking to acquire some very secure data from some very cranky folks in a certain empire we all know and love. I gotta say, you don't think small, do you?
Think you can handle the job?
With both hands and my feet if I need them. Relax. Our mutual friend the witch here wouldn't have set up this little palaver if she didn't think I was the right gal for the job. I'll get your data. Don't you worry.
That's what I like to hear.
Picking up a lot of EM interference. Could be some sort of disruption field. I think we need to get out of here now.
You very likely did, Rabbit Cube, and yes, she is, and I do approve. Did you need a lit? Nothing. Comms are jammed. Let's move.
We've got incoming!
Yeah, that's my job. Oh, come on!
Yes, the battle is all but won! Keep fighting!
We're being hailed. Looks like a locals.
Let's see what's on their mind.
Well,
Oh,
trouble
God.
contacting your ship?
Of course it's
No
him.
transporter waiting to beam you up? You can thank me for that, friend. Chancellor Jimpock has placed a bounty on your head. Enough latinum to buy a small moon. With that kind of profit on the line, I simply had to turn you into the Klingons. What Ferengi in their right mind wouldn't?
I forgot to bring my water in here. Sorry, I need to go get that. I'll be right back. Fortunately, it was not far. One who didn't want to anger the wrong Klingons?
As far as I'm concerned, the wrong Klingons are about to set sail for Stovokor or Valhalla, or wherever they go when they die. I'm afraid I'm not an authority on the Klingon afterlife.
You're making a big mistake here.
I think I'm going to agree to disagree with you on that. Try not to hold it against me. After all, it's just business.
Business? My heads up, we have incoming. I mean, the ease of these guys is a nice change of pace from, like, the Herc ground forces.
Jimpock must be desperate if he's sending mercenaries after us.
But I have to talk to Wilkins.
That Ferengi's
Oh, there
got
we
this
go.
place locked down tight. Only way we're getting out of here fast is by getting the bypass codes from him.
Great. Know where he is?
As a matter of fact, I do. The little darling's hiding in the arena.
I think it's time we had a word with him. Let's go.
You mind taking that field down? I got a splinter in my hacking finger.
Let me guess, we have to do something with these generators.
You are my nemesis, my tormentor, the Odo to my Quark.
Okay, I like the idea that Odo has become, like, a legendary figure
There's no
among
way
the
you will
Ferengi.
bypass my disruption field and beam out to safety. Yes, that little challenge is beyond even your skill, nemesis.
You're delaying the inevitable, Modron. Give up while you can.
I think not. As soon as the Klingons and I settle that minor disagreement over my pay, I'll let them resume their hunt and finish you off once and for all.
Unacceptable. Give me options, team.
He'll surrender if we can get past that personal shield of his, but there's no way we're knocking it down with our weapons. We can sabotage the generators that are powering the shield, however.
Let's make it happen. Move out.
I believe it's time to release the hound.
Oh, fine. y'all good? Just keep them off me for a minute. Yeah, that's good. That's one.
How about a little local flavor? They might
Oh, God damn it.
sting a little. Ha!
Come on, guys. You have one job. Okay, fine. Keep him busy over there.
Let's see how you handle my mugato.
Yes, good. Ignore me, Mugatos.
Mugato. So hot right now.
Okay, I have 2 generators now. Yep, he does that. I think it is. I think he claimed it after the Herc thing. Come on, guys. How hard is it to keep a few Dewons off of me? Oh my god, this is obnoxious. They respawn right there and then go straight for me. Come on. Come on. Just keep off me a few seconds more. There we go.
No, no, no! Shield's losing power! Crush them, Squamous! Crush them!
That would explain the T-Rex in the thumbnail. Now, wouldn't it? Let's use mind powers on the T-Rex. That was not super effective. where'd he go? There he is.
Well played. But you haven't won yet. With just a push of a button, I'll beam out to my ship and leave you here for whatever bounty hunters or mercenaries that come along.
Something on your mind, Dead Pup?
Oh, not much. Other than I've broken through the jamming and, contacted our ships. It appears they've locked their weapons onto Madron's ship in orbit. All of their weapons.
You might be able to beam out, Madron, but it'll be a short trip.
You wouldn't dare! You couldn't! Could you?
I suggest you let us go, unless you're prepared to find out.
First the Klingons betray me, and now this! I'd have better luck dealing with the Borg. Fine.
Liesa's right
The
there.
field's down. Now get out of my bar!
With pleasure.
Let's get moving before I change my mind and shoot this little Capex for his betrayal.
Very well. To Jenny to Littner, beam us up.
If the Ferengi hasn't told Jempak and Imperial Security where we are by now, I'll eat cold, dead gawk. We need to get moving.
Agreed. Is everyone ready to go?
As ready as possible under the circumstances. Nimbus 3 has become considerably more inhospitable, and it wasn't terribly pleasant to begin with.
Indeed. Captain Var, your status?
The crew of the Cold Star stands ready. Some of us a little more than others.
Oh.
What can I say? This caper's gonna be a real peach. Hell, I'd have signed up just for the bragging rights. Well, that said, the latinum we're getting for this is gonna spend mighty nicely. Think I might spend the entire summer on Risa. Y'all seen those cute little statues they got there? Whew! Girl,
She is
all sorts
definitely
of
flirting. I think it's time we were going to warp. Littner out. Yeah, I feel like after the amount of shit we've had to put up with from Madron, it would not be entirely out of character for Tijeni to just kill him. She's not the nicest person in the world.
The Lucara is engaging the enemy ahead. I see no need for Jaula to claim all the glory for herself. Prepare for battle! Qapla'!
Red alert. All hands battle stations.
able to jam transmissions from the Loyalist vessels, but one of the cowards managed to escape the battle. It will not be long before he returns with reinforcements.
Very well. Our infiltration team is ready to begin when you are, Matriarch.
Good. Meet me at the following coordinates within the facility.
You're coming with us? Do you think that's wise?
I am not a leader who hides behind their allies like Jempak. If the key to his defeat lies in that stronghold, I will be there to seize it. Do I make myself clear?
As Crystal.
If you two Tars are done growling at each other, we have work to do on Gorath. Aditpa, remain in orbit on Overwatch. With luck, we'll get what we need before the entire Empire comes to end us.
Beaming down now, letting her out. In answer to your implied question, the little statues are from the TNG episode that introduced Ryza. As a joke, Riker gives one to Picard and tells him to display it, as a result of which women keep interrupting Picard to proposition him, and he doesn't understand why until it's finally explained that that's what displaying the statue indicates, is you're up for company.
This place used to be a stronghold for House Torg. I recognize the lingering stench of cowardice and dishonor.
It belongs to Imperial security forces now.
We can mock our enemies later, General. Until then, we have work to do.
Indeed.
Yeah, about that. I took a little peek at the data flow around here, and I've located a prime access point. It's not far. I should be able to get what we need there.
Understood. Ready weapons. This place is bound to be heavily guarded. That's a little odd. Okay, so wait, where's the... It is very hard to see. Like, really, really hard to see. Like, I'm having difficulty figuring out where I am and what's going on. Hard to see. What the hell? Like, yay for dramatic lighting and all, but where the heck is the exit? Oh, there it is.
Door was locked tight. I handled it.
Okay, hang on a second. Ugh. That looks really gross. Let's try something intermediate. That's tolerable. I can see things. Ah, that's weird. Picking up the enemies.
Another blast door unlocked. You're welcome.
Where? No, over here.
There's our console, back there in the corner. All right, all right, all right. Here we go, folks. Stand back and watch this magic happen. Oh, and if you don't mind, let's keep any uninvited guests from putting a disruptor blast in my back while I work. I'd be much obliged.
We'll cover you, but work fast.
I think they're learning just how dangerous we are. Ah!
Okay, good news, bad news time. Which one you want first?
Interesting, R. Let's start with the good news.
Well, the good news is I extracted some of the data you were looking for. It's encrypted, but I can crack that later.
And the bad news?
Yeah. Bad news is they broke it up, stored it in several systems here. This here's the first system. I need to crack the next one to get to the rest of the goods.
I see.
Ready to move on, boss? Console's behind that big door, at the end of the hall. Here we go again, folks. You know the drill. Keep me safe, get your data. I like the keep me safe part more myself.
Whoa. Who's that? We'll protect you. Okay, so that idea didn't work out. Did that dude just jump over my frickin'...
Klingon intelligence must have lowered their standards to let these fools join their ranks.
Oh, you squirrely son of a bitch.
Problem?
Yes, definite problem. Some sneaky bastards in the system with me. They shunted the last bit of data before I could grab it.
That sounds like more bad news.
It ain't all bad. I managed to lock the network down before they could get it out or delete it. It's stuck in another system, though. If we hurry, we can get to it before whoever's blocking me does.
Understood. Move out. Wilkins is fun.
Like that locked door's gonna stop me. Huh.
Jempok wants them alive. Deny them an honorable death.
I think our last console's behind that door on the right-hand side. Gonna need an extra set of hands here. Our mysterious friend might try to stop me, and I need one of you to run interference for me in the upper security system while I get the data.
I'll assist Wilkins. The rest of you watch our backs. Oh.
Do you have it? Did you extract the final evidence?
Wilkins?
We got it all right, but the other side knows we did too. You ask me, it's time to get out of here while the getting's good. We can't beam out of here. Room's heavily shielded. Might have better luck in the room just outside, though.
Agreed. Let's move out. Slow
so
clap.
your treason, your dishonor grows. I suppose I should thank you. The evidence you've collected will help me keep Jempok in line. After I take it from your corpses, of course. Do you like my pet?
It's a laser tard.
Half your looks and twice your brains.
Ah! At least I have both my eyes, old man. Training Targs for battle has been a family specialty for centuries. According to legend, my ancestors could fire lightning from their eyes. With this power, they tamed the first wild Targs.
I can believe it. They all have the Gowron eyes.
But in battle,
such nonsense can be most effective. As you are about to learn.
Mahri! You dishonor your house and your people! I will drag you to the deepest pit in Grethel and leave you to rot!
You will do little more than fill the belly of my beast, Matriarch. You will never live to see the day where I am the Chancellor, the dawn of my empire! Kill them. Make sure the beast is well fed before you return. We will not meet again. Die well.
Okay, yeah, let's definitely kill some of the little guys first. Shit, Siddiq's down. Let's find him. Shit. Everybody's dying. And I don't know where Siddiq went. Thank you, Comet Overlook. There's the Essa. I still don't know where the heck Siddiq is. I'm moving. No, that's away. That's Tor. Tor. Where the heck did you go, Siddiq? Aha!
Come, I will give you a good death. A warrior's death.
Okay. Where?
We have the evidence of Jempok's
he's
crimes,
back up.
but it still needs to be revealed to each and every Klingon.
How do you intend to do that?
Once I am back on the Lucara, I will breach security on one of the comsats in orbit over Gorath. After that, I will transmit the evidence of Jempok's crimes throughout the Empire.
That will take some time.
I think I can quicken that up considerably. I've seen enough of their code to crack one of their comsats like an egg.
Does that work for you, Matriarch?
That is acceptable. Your assistance will be appreciated, Wilkins, and well rewarded. Enough talk. The means to end Jempok's reign is in our grasp. It is time we put it to use. Kapla!
I made my own buffalo and lemon pepper wings today. Well, last night and today, because it turns out to be a pretty lengthy prep process.
Lucara is in position. We are about to begin the process.
Excellent.
And by we, she means me. Hi! First time I've ever been on a Klingon ship, and it's nice and all, but I could do without all the red lights. Makes me nervous.
I mean, it's just buffalo wings and lemon pepper wings, but they are tasty. A lot of effort to make at home. With, like, the effort to reward ratio on them turns out to be not great. Is that going to impair your work?
After what we just went through, this'll be a walk in the park. But seriously, keep the Lucara in one piece and everything will work out just fine.
Because, like, you have to dry them out before you can cook them. Expecting company?
Check your long-range sensors. A fleet of Klingon vessels is approaching at high warp. I doubt they are coming for blood wine and gah.
Agreed. All hands, red alert.
This pathetic crusade of yours ends here and now, fool! Ah, jump on here! Save me the
Lucara is taking enemy fire! An Empire for the Empire! Huzzah! This is the Lucara! Immediate assistance is required! Warriors of House Walker! Defend the matriarch!
Wow, I'm getting beat up pretty hard.
What can I say? We like Lady Jahula's outfit more than Gempox.
This is the Lucara! Immediate assistance is required!
No, not what I meant to do.
speak now to all within the Klingon Empire. Bear witness to the treason of Jempok,
The true mastermind behind the attack at Kittimer.
Fire the weapon.
That is Jempok's vessel. He fired the weapon.
This dishonor must be avenged. Bah! Nothing but more Mokai lies.
Neither Jempok nor Cha'ula is fit to lead. I will not follow either of them into battle.
The Empire has lost its way. Helm, set a course for home. Our house must secure its own path forward. Alone.
They are leaving. They abandon us.
Cowards! Traitors all! The great houses have lost their honor. It does not matter. The Empire has no need of a High Council. All it needs is an Emperor.
It was all in vain. The battle was won, but the alliance of the great houses, my brother's greatest work, is lost.
The battle is over. Yet the victory we have earned is bereft of glory. This has taken a toll on Lady Cha'ula. I believe she has suffered a crisis of faith. We must leave this place before Emperor Jempok sends more of his rabid targs to attack.
Yeah. I guess there's more than a couple sides to this civil war now.
In his first act as Emperor, has dismissed the High Council. The alliance of the great houses forged by Tukuvma has been shattered. Those who have not sworn fealty to Jempok have split to pursue their own agendas. Only a scant few still stand with House Mokai. Lady Cha'ula believes she must follow in her brother's footsteps and seek the wisdom of the monks on Boreth. Only there, she will discover what must be done to restore the Empire and defeat Jempok. Now that our names have been cleared, we can move openly again within the Empire. I will contact you when the time comes to travel to Boreth.
Alright, let's see. Well, it definitely won't be better than mine. Turbolik or Tone would have the worst armor. This is better than his armor, but is his armor part of a set? No, his armor is not part of a set. Okay, so this is better than his armor. And pretty much identical to Tome's. Okay then. And I'm guessing this is probably worse than even Civic's weapon. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Get the armor for Koma Turtle thing.
Something you need?
In order to restore her faith in the Empire, in being Klingon, Matriarch Cha'ula is going to the monastery on Boreth. Long ago, her brother, Tukufma, was a monk.
Yeah, we definitely had some
And
help.
he's on board
But
where he began his
yeah, we did just kind of turn this
that she can follow in his
violent
footsteps
internal
and
conflict
save the
into a
Empire
full-fledged civil
before
war just now.
Jumpuck destroys it.
Okay.
Something you need?
I am going to quickly refill my water before we continue with the stream. Be right back. Alright. Let's go do weird Klingon time monastery stuff. I will say, well, the first 2 seasons of Discovery were not great. I do like what they did with Korath. It was suitably weird.
Despite its long standing as neutral ground within the Empire, I will not see this sacred place brought under the heel of any house, great or small.
How would you like to deal with this situation?
This is a petty squabble between packs of rabid targs. Nothing. Let them growl and gnash their teeth. There are more important matters waiting to be resolved. We should ignore them and proceed to the monastery, my lady.
No, I will not abide this. I will show them the error of their ways, and give them the chance to leave this place with honor. Should they refuse, I will meet them in battle.
Very well. Helm, take us in.
Perhaps your words will reach these curves, Jingula, but I'll keep my weapons ready.
As will I. This Baktag only speaks the language of battle.
Yes, but that is a language we all speak very well, if necessary.
Klingon vessels, this is Matriarch Ja'ula of House Mokai. You dishonor yourselves and your houses by fighting at this sacred place. In the name of Kalis, I ask you now to stand down and leave the system. Remember who you are.
So, the great Ja'ula comes to Boris. I am surprised you have the nerve to show your face, woman. And you travel with Martok. He carries the sword of Kalis. A true Klingon warrior could seize the throne of the Emperor with such a weapon. No, I will not stand down. But I will give you and that old fool.
Bold words.
Oops.
If you think you can take the sword from this old fool, by all means try.
So much for diplomacy. Red alert.
I will finish what Jempok started.
As cards go, this pack is particularly and light. I think we've shown them the error of their ways. I'm sure they'll regale their ancestors with this precious knowledge once they arrive in Stovacor. Now, let's get on with it and do what we came here to do.
For once, I find myself in agreement with Martok, my lady. We have wasted enough time. We should go to the monastery now.
I agree.
Very well. We shall proceed before we find ourselves having to deal with more dishonorable Bakhtak.
Agreed. Letting her out.
We should be cautious. Jempok may seek to curry favor with the monks as well.
Indeed, their words hold weight for many throughout the Empire. It is time. Martok, Adetpa, I shall meet you on the surface.
Send me the coordinates and I'll meet you there as well.
When we reached out to the monks, their instructions were quite clear. Only Adetpa, Martok, and myself will be allowed to enter the monastery on this day.
For once, my character is not the center of everything. What would you have us do while you're planetside?
I would ask you to remain on Overwatch here. We cannot afford to be disturbed in the monastery. Should more of these fools arrive, I'd like you to explain our need for privacy to them, with weapons, if necessary. And if it is Jempok who comes to disrupt things, Feel free to begin with weapons.
Understood. Good luck down there. Wait. Huh.
Once more, seekers come to Boreth. Will they find what they seek? Time will tell.
Oh, it's that guy. That's
My
nice.
brother walked these halls. May I find a path forward here, as he once did. A path to save the Empire.
No, in red generally indicates... Yeah, more or less, actually. Red generally indicates this is not a good idea to pick and it won't get you anywhere.
We must be cautious. If the monks are loyal to Jambok.
They are not. We're still breathing. If these halls were the home of traitors,
So I guess I'm
we'd be
playing
on
as
our way to
Jula.
Stovacor by now.
Matriarch Jaula.
Yeah, they inherited that from Star Trek Discovery R.
Come forth. We have many things to discuss.
Let's see what the monk has to say.
Okay, I guess I need to actually go up there. That would make sense.
You know our names, Timekeeper. What is yours?
I am Tenavik, son of Vok. My grandmother was of House Morkai, and my mother served your noble brother with honor, as you well know. But once, I was a son of none, like my father before me, and the child you lost.
That is a secret I buried with my child. How do you know of it?
House Morkai is not the only holder of secrets, Matriarch. Now, if you are here to seek sanctuary from your enemies, I cannot grant it.
That is not why I am here. I seek the wisdom of the ages, like Takuvma before me.
I have spoken to many here with fire in their eyes. The same fire I now see in yours. They enter with conviction. Always. They leave broken. Always.
Under other circumstances, we could speak of such things for days. Unlike you, time is a luxury we do not have. So I shall be blunt. Will you help us or not?
If you stand prepared to pay the cost for what you seek, I will assist you in finding it. Follow me. Come with me, warriors. Open these doors, then you may proceed.
So yeah, Tenavik was a character in Discovery.
Our path lies beyond these doors.
And
You are unfit to carry the sword of Kalis, Martok.
You dishonor yourself. For this, you will arrived. Your enemies are a bold and desperate
Yeah.
lot.
It's the same actor who played Tenevik in
Perhaps their deaths will be a warning to any other
Discovery.
fools who would dishonor themselves.
He also played, I'm blanking on his name, but the engineer that was working for the Orions in season 3. The same actor. They deliberately created a wheelchair-bound role for him because in between season 2 and 3, the actor lost the ability to walk. So they created a character specifically so that they could bring him back and have him play it. Although either way, Tenevik would not have been in season 3 because season 3 is set centuries after season 2.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that there's no shortage of fools willing to fight in a burning house.
Indeed. Thus we shall remain vigilant. When you are ready, you can conduct the ritual and seek the guidance you desire, Ja'ula.
At least I'm assuming it's the same actor who played him in Discovery.
Where are the others, Tenavik? What is happening?
Patience, Matriarch. What you seek will be revealed in time.
It's set quite a... It's set like 150 years after season 2. And there's some weird time stuff going on Boreth. I can buy Tenevik still being alive now. I really can't buy him being alive in the 31st century. 25th, maybe.
It is not possible. And yet, you stand before me now. Kahless, the unforgettable.
And you are Ja'ula, matriarch of House Mokai. Long has it been since your bloodkin came to this chamber, seeking the wisdom of great rulers long dead. And now it is your turn, it seems. Speak! What would you ask of me?
The Empire is shattered, and a mad tyrant sits upon your throne. How can I repair the damage done, and restore what has been lost?
So much like your brother. He too sought unity. He thought he could find it through diplomacy at first. But in the end, well, you were there. You know of his solution, and the price he paid for it. If I am to guide you, I must know your heart. To begin, I will test you against the great evil from our distant past. Fight with honor.
One second. Sorry. Fat girl created chaos while reaching for the chocolate. How stereotypical of me. How? Oh, wrong glyph.
You seek wisdom? Come then! I have but one lesson to teach. It ends with your death!
Molor, I will send you back to Grethor in pieces!
Well fought. You remind me of your vessel's namesake. Take this in honor of your victory.
Why am I taking in honor of my victory? Oh. I'll pick that up in a second. Let's regen some health first. Yeah, that's typical for when you're using ranged weapon. It'll just be a, yeah. That's just to push away enemies that are grappling you.
We have one foe that challenges all Klingons from birth to death. Ourselves. Your second trial will bring that challenge to life. Fight well!
I wonder what the glyph of the future will be.
Long have you craved this, to end yourself. One final punishment for all your sins. Are you ready? Let us go to Grethor together. No! You speak the language of fear, of defeat. I deny you, spirit. I shall remain Klingon!
Personal shield losing power.
A battle hard fought against a foe most deadly. Kavan, take the key and prepare. Your final trial awaits.
Region. Could well be. And, the thing keybound to 5 was definitely dual swords. The thing keybound to 4 was also not a grenade. It was like a charge shot.
A Klingon soul is measured upon death. If it is heavy with dishonor, the barge of the dead will deliver them unto Feklar at the gates of Grethor. However, if they have filled their heart with honor and glory, if they died a good death, then they will be welcomed in Stovokor. I would know if you are worthy to join me in our dead. And the one true way to know the measure of a Klingon soul is to meet them in battle.
I'm gonna have to fight Kahlus. Wonderful.
This shall be your final trial. Show me you have the heart of a warrior born! Show me you are worthy to walk the halls of Stovokor!
To fight the unforgettable, there is no greater honor for a Klingon!
Amen. Ah.
Kavan! A glorious battle worthy of song, brave Ja'ula. You have shown me your heart, and it is that of a true Klingon warrior. The 3 keys are yours. Tenavik will know what to do with them. Now go! Bring glory to your house, and to the Empire! Qapla'!
That is a point, Rabbit Cube. And yes, it was. Hello, Miranda.
You honor me, Kalis. We shall meet again in Sto-vo-kor and sing songs of glory with the honored dead. Farewell.
You returned to us. Did you find what you were looking for?
I saw Kalis. He tested me, and I was not found wanting. I was told to give these keys to you, Tanavik. Kalis said you would know their use.
I do. This is unexpected, but I shall abide. Though you have passed the trials of Kalos, your guidance here is not complete. There is still more for you to learn.
Would this involve a time crystal, by chance?
I would know more of your meeting with the man whose blade I carry. Was it actually him? Or some sort of hallucination?
It was he. The one called the Unforgettable. I faced him in battle, and I have the bruises to prove it. There will be time to speak of Kalis later. For now, we will follow Tanavik to our next destination.
Come this way.
This is Lucara. Matriarch, an enemy fleet has arrived. It looks like Gempox.
Signal is jammed. We can expect their troops soon. Be ready to fight.
Good. Perhaps Gempox will lead them himself, and we can put an end to all this.
Tanavik, several squads of warriors have beamed in to attack.
These arrogant fools will not stop me! Not now!
Tolerate this dishonor. We will defend this sacred place.
No, of course it's not.
This is Lucara. Matriarch, an enemy fleet has arrived. It looks like Gempox.
Signal is
that already
jammed.
happened.
We can expect their troops soon. Be ready to fight.
That already happened.
Good. Perhaps Gempox will lead them himself, and we can put an end to all this.
Oh my god.
For Kalis! For the Empire! Attack!
That's happening right now. Why can't I stop running forwards? That was weird. Oh my god, enough!
Our path lies beyond these doors.
Yeah, I'm aware, R, but as long as I can just respawn without much loss of position, who cares?
Beyond this door lies a bridge.
There's a reason I don't normally bother with them.
Pillars. They are unlocked with the keys you earned in the trials. As I unlock the pillars, there will be 3 challenges.
Tell me of the first challenge.
Haunted by spirits from your past. Should they catch you, they will come forth and attack.
Tell me of the second challenge.
The present will do what it can to chain you in place, and the weight of time will take its toll upon your body.
Tell me of the third challenge.
The future can be a minefield. If you run blindly into it, you may find yourself caught in its blast. Thus, you must be wary.
Trials, challenges, is everything you do so complicated, Tenavik?
It has been so since the time of Kailash, General. It is our duty to honor the traditions of our ancestors.
We know what we need to do. Let's get to it.
Nope, don't want to get hit by that. No. Uh-oh.
We must protect Tenavik.
Tanavic needs help!
Uh-oh.
We must protect Tanavic.
I must keep my focus.
Tanavic needs help!
Tanavic requires protection.
That looks painful.
Ow. Yes, yes it was. I'm not hearing a notification sound, R.
Open these doors, that we may proceed.
I can still rely on you to do the hard work, Matriarch, that I might reap the benefits.
Not that damn.
Do you want to kill him, or shall I?
Tread lightly, old man. This room is filled with time crystals. The monks might be displeased if any of them came to harm.
The only thing about to come to harm is you, Tachkek!
In a room full of time, yours is about to run out.
We shall see who is out of time, traitor!
Yeah. I figured that's who it would summon.
You will experience bees! I swear it!
You first. I've experienced more than my share of these.
No, it's perfectly happy to come near her. Okay. Good to know.
A typical woman, dancing when you should be fighting!
Are your transporters standing by, weakling?
Yeah.
Another time, another battle!
Coward.
Tuck didn't like the way we danced.
Ah! Run while you can, Makhui!
Pathetic. The wind does not respect a fool. And neither do I.
His good fortune won't last forever. When we catch him, and we will, it is he who shall experience peace.
This chamber is impressive. For a room filled with temporal weapons.
An interesting perspective. In this chamber, there is a crystal meant for Lady Jaula alone. When used, it will show her fate. Should she continue on her current path. Not all are fated for greatness, and the truth is difficult for the mind to bear. And should you take the crystal from here, your fate will be sealed forever. A warning, Matriarch. The present is a veil between anticipation and horror.
Yeah, this is what happened in Discovery. Pike touched one and saw that if he continued with his path as a Starfleet officer, he would end up spending decades, barely able to communicate, unable to move on his own, etc. And he went with it. He decided to go ahead with it anyway. So it's looking like her current path is the destruction of Kronos. And the death of Martok. And a dead pile. Okay, so things do not... And me! No, that's unacceptable. Things do not end well on this path. Things do not end well on this path. Is that Worf? And are those Alachi walkers?
Ah! No! No! No!
going on right now? I am not clear on what she just saw.
Matriarch! Lady Juula, are you well? What did you see?
What you have seen is for you alone.
First I saw the end. The end of Kronos and the Empire. I then saw a matriarch of flames emerge from a pit. She held aloft the sword of Kalis, and all accepted her leadership. The houses of the Empire stood united once more.
Matriarch. A fitting description of you as leader of House Mokai.
Perhaps, but the sword is Martok's to wield, not mine. The fire pit seemed to be on Kronos, but I know of no such place. If it
This is
there,
weird.
it is well hidden.
Such visions can mix metaphor and reality in the minds of those who witnessed them. And yet, I believe I know what must be done.
Yes. I would like to hear an explanation of all that as well, especially as the one who currently carries the Sword of Kalis.
Your concern is understandable. I will explain once I believe it is safe to do so. Your enemies may be preparing another attack as we speak. Come. All will be revealed soon.
Okay, wrong way, right? Yeah. Now, so it seems to have switched me to a weapon I don't have.
Today, I will avenge my brothers. You will not leave here alive.
Your brothers died as traitors, and you will join them soon enough!
Yes, yes, yes. It really was Rabbit Cube.
Here, your brothers call to you. Join them in death.
So many
Is that the sound you were talking about, Aurora?
similar fates, used as weapons sacrificed by the sons of houses great and small. I will warn you, brother. We should keep moving. Come with me. Our destination is not far. Come with me, warriors.
This place. It seems familiar to me. I think I saw it in my vision.
That is probably no coincidence, my lady. Tenavik, why have you brought us here? What is this place?
Some time ago, this chamber was used to create a clone of Kalish the Unforgettable.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you bring us here? Do you mean to make another clone of Kalis?
No. The clone of Kalish served the Empire well. He was the warrior we needed then. The clone we mean to bring forth is a warrior fit for today's battles.
Is that wise? Why bring a clone of another long-dead leader to life?
Okay, yeah, that was just my email app. I forgot to close it before I started playing.
You know the power of legend quite well, General. The weapon you carry speaks to that. Your objective is noble, but the odds against you are great. With a warrior of legend at your side, your chances
Who could they be talking about?
grow considerably. Come, we have much to do, and another attack could happen soon. First, I need you to open the cloning pit. Next, open the floodgates.
Like, who?
Lava. The fire from my vision?
Also,
is the fire in which we're born.
Nice. Paraphrasing Star Trek Generations.
Join me.
The way Klingons make clones is deeply weird. I suspect this is not how Federation scientists do it.
Everything is in place. We are prepared to begin the cloning process.
Then proceed. Bring your legendary warrior back to us, Tenavik. I look forward to meeting you.
I really am drawing a blank on who it could be. There haven't been that many famous Klingon female warriors we've heard about. There's the one Kalis married. Other than that, I really don't know. Oh, Volk. Huh. That works, I guess. Nothing? wants to talk to me?
Laurel. I remember her.
Oh, right. Voke was
How proud she was to
the
stand
one
at my
who
brother's
disguised as a
side
human.
during the war with the Federation.
Laurel was
Battle
the
she
woman.
fought to preserve his vision, no matter the cost. She was a great and powerful leader, one of the few strong enough to become Chancellor. You chose your legend well, Tenavik.
I do not understand. She does not wake. Her soul is missing. The body lives, but without the soul, it remains in a state of torpor.
How? How are we to find a missing soul?
There are ways this could be done, my lady. Some of the great secrets known to our house.
I guess I know what the next mission is.
Supernatural. I will need to conduct some research at one of our secure facilities to learn more.
You know, I'm really glad I got the wizard staff right before this game started going all Klingon mystical.
I am beginning to see why the people of Nimbus 3 called you a witch. Very well. If this can be done, let us do so, while we still can.
We shall safeguard Laurel within this chamber, while you do what must be done, Matriarch.
Guard her well, Tenavik. We will return as soon as we can.
Our ships are ready to beam us up at your command, my lady.
That was a weird mission. Kinda liked it. Though the Akar fight was kind of annoying. The sheer numbers of enemies in this storyline have been annoying. Like, they're not hard, but there's so goddamn many of them. I mean, it's preferable to the Herc storyline, where ground combat was just painful, but it's not great.
Kavan, you have held the line well, I see.
Was your mission a success?
It was, in several ways, though there is more work to be done. I will debrief you once we have dealt with our enemies in battle.
Understood. All hands battle stations.
My crew tells me you fought well. A compliment not easily earned.
That's not good. The hell? Why did my healing power just not heal me that time? That was weird. Get confused?
I see you managed to kill another son of Nam.
Ship is under attack.
No matter. There will always be. He did what I needed of him. He stalled your advance long enough for reinforcements to arrive, and for that I will honor him. Once I have killed you, of course. You and the rest of that pathetic rabble.
You've tried before and failed. This time won't be any different.
Indeed. And I have grown weary of his vain, empty threats. The time for battle has arrived.
We have bigger things to deal with than a car. But since he has put a fleet in our way, I will be happy to destroy it, and him, before we move on. Fight well, and with honor!
Kapla.
I'm surprised you aren't running in terror, Matriarch.
I you were far better than I.
Okay, that went horribly due to my hands being off position on the keys. That was a power I never used.
Perhaps you remember what it means to be Klingon after all!
We have never forgotten. Unlike Worm!
I leave you with one final gift, my lady.
What did he do?
We have a problem. Akar's final gift
great.
was a new virus, custom made for the Lucara. Critical systems are failing throughout the ship, including the antimatter containment fields.
Can you stop it?
Not in the time we have left. And, thanks to Akar, our escape pods are offline. We are unable to abandon ship.
Stand by and prepare for emergency transport. Not the right thing.
The Lucara warp core is critical. Get out of there!
Bye-bye, weird-ass looking beetle ship.
The Lucara. She carried me safely to this time. Served me well in so many battles. To come so far. Achieve so much. Only to be taken from me by a treacherous coward. I will not forget. And I will avenge your death, Lucara. I swear it. That craven Vec will no doubt call for aid from Jempok, and we have a great task to prepare for. We must leave this place, and soon.
Agreed. Nah. That bug always is a downer.
I believe the matriarch has a way forward, though not without cost. She is prepared to use what she has learned. But first, there is the matter of Lorel and her missing soul. One day, Ju'ula must go to Konus and confront Jempok, but not today. Where she must go next, I believe that will be a strange journey indeed.
Well, we named her
I will
that.
contact you once I have completed my research. We would be honored to have you at our side for the next challenge that awaits us.
Okay, well, I obviously don't want those. Meh. Okay.
Something you need?
No. No, wrong thing.
It is good.
Alright, so there's one episode left. Huh. I thought there was something. I thought there was more than that. Well, the night is young. I know this next episode is not the end of the plot line. What do y'all think? You want to take a crack at it? Because, I mean, otherwise next week I'm playing just that mission and then I've reached the limit of the game. So if y'all are up for it, I'm going to keep going. Yeah, a little weird. But I feel like this is less of a face turn and more of a we happen to have ended up on the same side. Alright, let's do this.
The time has come at last. With the aid of Tenavik and the monks of Boreth, we are ready to take the next step on this strange journey. We are ready to restore the soul of Lorraine. Come to the monastery on Boreth as soon as you can. Lady Ja'ula, General Martok, and I will be waiting for you there.
Valkyrie Torment Engine. Okay. That's, stuff. Alright, whatever.
Something you need?
Actually, yes, I need to refill my water. So I'll be back in just a minute, and then we'll do this last episode. I mean, fair point, R.
What I am about to tell you is unusual. I ask that you hear me out before making any sort of judgment.
Very well. Proceed.
Tenavik believes that the soul of Laurel was not restored to her clone because it is trapped within the depths of Grethor. Based on my own research, I am inclined to agree with him.
Why would her soul be in Grethor rather than Stovapur?
We aren't sure. What I do know is Lady Je'ula wants to take a spiritual journey to Grethor to liberate the soul of Laurel.
Is such a journey possible?
Tenavik has assured us that such a journey is possible, and is willing to facilitate the process. While some of us have our doubts, Je'ula is convinced she must do this, and so here we are.
She's going to do this alone?
If necessary, yes. She requests that you join her on this journey, however. You and General Martok.
I see. Martok, have you agreed to this?
I have. I would like to see if such a thing can be done. If it is possible, Je'ula will need all the help she can get in a place filled with the worst pieces of Bakhtag ever to call themselves Klingons. Speaking of Je'ula, she wanted a word with you once you arrived.
Yeah. I mean, I was just thinking about that, that Klingon hell is just... it's just straightforwardly real in this game. Very well, I'll speak to the matriarch.
You have arrived. Good. We have a challenging journey ahead of us. Tenavik can explain more about it to you.
Like, there's two species whose religions are just basically factual, and that's just how it is. Wait, what was the portal reference? Oh, what R said. Yeah. What can you tell me of the journey, Tenavik?
It will be a challenge, one that will test your body, mind, and soul. Even the strongest of warriors can fall on such a journey. It is not a path to be traveled lightly.
I'm ready to make the journey. Are you, Matriarch?
The future of the Empire is at stake. The Rel can guide us to victory over Jempak. For that, I will do what must be done, even if I have to destroy Fekla himself.
Very well. Let us begin this fateful journey then.
To enter Grethor, you'll need to be on the precipice of death. The fumes of this incense will allow you to enter a death-like comatose state.
The music here is pretty good.
That is when your journey will begin.
I'm blanking on his name, but I wonder if the Invader Zim guy still does all of STO's music, or if they've gotten other composers over the years. I see. Let's proceed. I can certainly hear some similarities between this and Zim. Sorry, I just had to come over and look at this guy. Because from a distance... No, okay. He just seemed to have very prominent eyes, and I was like, is it another Gowron? Okay, where's this incense? Oh, it's over here. Okay, good. I do have my away team. Otherwise, we'd be entirely lacking in a healer. I mean, my character has a passive area effect heal over time, but that's not the same thing. Eh, boy. I hate when there's no map.
This does not seem like Grethel.
This is not Grethel. This is Koth.
The Void. Why are we here?
Perhaps we are here because our fates are not yet decided.
But the ritual... Wait! Something approaches from the mists.
What brings you to a place where neither honor nor dishonor...
I know that voice.
I do not know you. You, I know from tales of the past. Ja'ula, sister of Tukuma, the matriarch of House Mokai. But you, General Martok, I will never forget you. Why are you here?
We've got a Gowron in our party.
I must admit, I am surprised to see you here, Martok. Did your friends in the Federation finally convince you to do something less than honorable before you died? Was it Cisco? Or was it your good friend Worf, the treacherous son of Moog?
Who are you, Pratak? And why are you... Wait. Those eyes. I have seen such eyes before.
Yes, you have. For this is Gowron, son of Morel, son of Akar. And to answer your question, I am not dead yet, Gowron. My allies and I are merely passing through.
Passing through, are you? There are but two destinations you can reach from Koth, and I'll wager you're not traveling to Stovokol. You mentioned my ancestor, Akar. He served House Mokai during the war with the Federation. Does your little journey have something to do with him?
It does not. Though I suspect his treachery is the reason you are here now, Gowron. After all, the dishonor of the father also dishonors his sons and their sons for 3 generations.
Oops.
You are many things, Martok, but a liar is not one of them. If I had any doubt of that, I would kill you where you stand for insulting the honor of my grandfather. So, Akar's dishonor has kept me trapped in this wretched place. Not the fate I had expected.
That's a weird one. The implication is he's been in the Void since he died because his grandfather dishonored himself well after he died. But time travel... Ugh. There are worse fates, such as Eternity and Grethor.
Indeed. Grethor, our destination. You said it could be reached from here. Do you know the way?
I do. I can guide you there if you wish it.
That's handy.
Wait. The Gowron I knew would not aid anyone if it did not benefit him in some way. What scheme are you hiding behind this sudden act of benevolence?
Look around you, Martok. There is little to do in this place but brood and despair. I'm taking you there for my amusement. And perhaps there may be a way out of this place. If there is, I would find it. Even if I have to march at your side to do so. Does that satisfy you? Or shall we stand here for eternity and ponder my motivations?
We don't have much of a choice. Lead on, Gowron. I've noticed the actors are varying. I don't know what it's called in acting. It's called dynamics in music. Like, the volume of their voices is a lot more variable than actors in TV usually do.
This is the barge of the dead, laden with souls bound for Grethor. You'll want to announce yourself to Kotar. It is unwise to vex the ferryman.
Let's go introduce ourselves. I wonder if this plays out at all differently if you do it with a Klingon character who would have already been on here for that one mission.
The legends of the ferryman are true. You are Kotar, the first Klingon, slayer of gods.
I am, and you are Ja'ula, kinswoman of T'Kuvma, matriarch of your house. It is not your time. You should not be here. Explain yourself.
My allies and I seek the soul of another. One who should be in Sto-vo-kor, but now dwells in Grethor.
It is not your time.
Maybe someone else on board has seen L'Rell.
L'Rell. I know no L'Rell. But I know you, Ja'ula. You left me to die in a Starfleet prison. Oh, you rescued your pet, Akar. But not a lowly Beck, trapped in his cell. And during your raid, an explosion exposed my cell to the cold void of space. So I died, disarmed. Begone! I have nothing more to say to you.
Man, the Klingon afterlife system sucks. It seems real easy to, like, get into Grethor entirely by accident.
That was no way for a warrior to die. It is a fate I narrowly avoided several times myself. Come, let us see what the others know.
L'Rell, here? Kiyah! I may be a coward, but you are an idiot. Everyone knows that L'Rell is in Sto-vo-kor. As for you, you will have an eternity in Grethor to find wisdom, fool. But the lessons that await you will not be pleasant.
From my understanding, depends on the form of Christianity, but yeah, point, Rabbit Cube.
Mind your tongue, or I will throw you overboard and feed you to the Koskari. Lady Ja'ula, this is getting us nowhere. Perhaps a more direct approach is in order.
Okay, I want to hear more about the Koskari because I'm assuming sea monsters on the barge, around the Barge of the Dead, and that's awesome.
Out of respect for the ferryman, I will refrain from such measures until they are necessary. Come, let us see if one of the others has something besides rage or the bluster of a coward to offer us.
Lady Ja'ula and General Martok, the architects of my downfall. My house swore allegiance to you, but I saw you crusade against Jempok for the folly it was. I refused your call to arms at Gorath, and for that, my first officer killed me and took my place as captain. I shall enjoy watching the two of you suffer for the rest of time.
You dishonored your house and your crew. You forgot what it meant to be Klingon, Captain. And now, you go to pay the price for that. Step away from me now, or your suffering will begin before you walk through the gates of Grethor.
Here we go.
Wait your turn. I shall have my vengeance before all others.
Oh, is that the laser batleth guy? Yeah.
I do not know who sent you here, Ja'ula, and I do...
Oops.
I do not know who sent you here, Julia.
Wait, but he died in battle.
My wish for vengeance has been granted. And I will stain the deck of this barge with your blood.
Fight! Fight!
Oh, right. I have different powers because I'm no longer playing Jalula.
Enough! You shall earn no salvation through combat here.
Oops.
Bah! The ferryman has spared you. For now. Do not think you will rest easy once we reach Grethor. I will find you. And
I forgot my character
will
has
have my
ears.
revenge. This I swear.
Bold words. But I think you'll find that Veklar has...
Yeah, that's a point, R.
As he does for all traitors. We're done here. Leave this wretch to his fate.
The glory of combat, brief as it was. It felt good to engage in battle once more. To be Klingon.
So, there is still something within you that knows what it means to be a warrior. You were the Gowron of old, before the Chancellorship changed you, as it did me, as it did Jempak. And perhaps Laurel.
Interesting. You became Chancellor after I fell in battle? Tell me you killed Worf to do so. Oh, that would have been glorious!
Sorry.
I did not. Worf still lives, and serves the Empire to this day. I hope you can handle such a disappointment, Galron.
You two can catch up later. We have business elsewhere.
Let us ask the ferryman how much longer it will be until we get to Grethor.
You fight with purpose, Ja'ula. Honor to you and
I
your
have no
house.
idea what that is,
I
Rabbit
think
Cube.
we shall not meet again, and that gladdens my heart. It will be some time before we arrive at Grethor. Tell me of the soul you seek. I would know your story, so I can sing it to the dishonored, to remind them of who they were, of who they could still become.
I seek Laurel. She was once called Mother, a great warrior and leader of the Empire. I would liberate her soul. I strive to remove a tyrant from the Emperor's throne, and her counsel will help me to do so. This is why I journey to the halls of Grethor, ferryman. For the Empire, no risk is too great.
I have seen her. Once, she stood not far from where you stand now. She did not speak. She did not have to. But I saw in her the same pain that I carry in my heart.
Oh?
You can find her in Grethor, if the denizens do not end you first. But finding her and liberating her from that wretched place are two different battles. May you find success in both.
So she did come to Grethor, but why?
That is not my tale to tell. Find Laurel, make her story and yours as one, and fight with all your conviction. Then, and only then, may you find a way out of Grethor, for yourself and for Laurel.
We knew we had a fight ahead of us. This changes nothing.
So there is a way out of Grethor. Tell me, ferryman, how can I find my way in? The gates are locked to me. My path out of Koth has been blocked by the dishonor of my ancestor. But if I can enter Grethor, I can find the liberation that Ja'ula and her allies seek for Laurel. Speak! Tell me what I wish to know!
I will tell you only this. Your story has not ended, Gowron, son of Morel. The scales can be shifted yet, for good or for ill. Now, leave me to my duty. I will call upon you when we draw near to Grethor. Until then, know your place. Do not forget that I am master of this.
Interesting, Rabbit Cube.
It is unwise to test my authority here.
Understood, Ferryman.
We have arrived. I will wait for you and your allies here, Jaula. Should you succeed, return to me here, and I will ensure your song does not end in Grethor.
You honor us, Court.
That or there's some really weird currents going on that he's gotta keep correcting for. Grethor awaits, Matriarch.
So it does. Prepare for battle. Our greatest challenge awaits.
Understood.
You will find no one to block your entrance at the gates of Grethor, warriors. Getting out, that will be the challenge.
Galron, a pity you cannot join us. I suspect you would find more entertainment past those gates, in the depths of Grethor itself.
I do not doubt that. Soon Fekla will know the frustration of dealing with a Klingon too stubborn to die. Glory to you and your house. Fight with honor, and if necessary, die well. Kapla!
That was some solid Gowron.
Your time has come. Go now, warriors. Your destiny lies beyond those gates.
We shall return, Ferryman.
We shall see. The halls of Grethor have crushed many a soul. I hope yours do not join their ranks. As for you, Gowron, I would have words with you before we depart.
In we go then. I like how this horrible monster is just kind of casually hanging out, chatting with these guys.
Look at these pathetic wretches, reporting for damnation like it were duty.
There are the gates. Let us see if entering Grethor is as easy as Kortar's.
This is going to be like searching for a cloaked ship in the Briar Patch.
We do not seek a mundane soul, General. Few Klingons do not know of L'Rell. I do not think a warrior of her caliber would go unnoticed, especially in a place like this. Come, let us speak to others here. It should not take long to find L'Rell.
That soul. They keep looking at us. Let's start with them. What soul? That soul.
Ah, more newcomers. This place, oh, it stinks. It's loud and teeming with demons. That said, oh, at least it's warm. Unlike Rura Penthe, where I froze to death in a cell. I suppose that is better than filling the belly of a jackal mastiff.
We are looking for L'Rell. Have you seen her?
Can't say I have. Sorry. Don't make that face at me. See that man atop the stairs? The one surrounded by she-demons? He's called Kuta. Seems to be a player in here. You might ask him about L'Rell.
Let's see what this Kutep has to say. It doesn't feel like a very Klingon name to me.
It's easy. You she-demons want souls to devour. Help them out.
No, not my soul, you insufferable harpy! Behold! Newcomers, ladies! Come forth, travelers! Let us get to know one another!
Listen closely, Patak. We seek Laurel. Have you seen her? Speak now, before I feed you to your charming friends.
You wouldn't! Wait. Would? I can see it in your eyes. I have not seen this Laurel. Vought, you need to talk to Vought. If there's anyone who knows about this, it's her! Please don't feed me to the she-demons!
You've been helpful. Good luck. You'll need it.
Vought must be further in. Let us head through these doors and look for them.
Kutep sent you? Impressive. I sent my she-demons down to eat him. The silver-tongued bastard must have talked his way out of their bellies. Never mind that. Why are you bothering me, exactly?
We're looking for Laurel. Seen her? Also, why do you have she-demons? Aren't you, like, one of the damned or whatever?
Someone who looks a lot like Laurel has been seen around. Quiet type. Keeps to herself. That's not an easy thing to do around here. Someone like her could pull it off, I suppose.
Indeed. Where can we find her?
Ask Lothar. I run my little corner of things, and that's all. She's elsewhere, and for that, you need to talk to Lothar. Unless you want to take it up with Vecla, of course. Ha!
Let's find Lothar.
Ah, the newcomers. With so many questions have made their way to me at last.
It's a TOS
Allow me
Klingon.
to welcome you to the Hall of Treachery. A tragic name, really. We aren't all bad here.
I'm sure.
Newcomers are quite popular, you know. You've been watched since you set foot past the gate. Can you blame us? We enjoy such amusements whenever we can, think Russell. But enough of that. You have questions, yes? Ask away.
If you've been watching us, you know why we're here. Laurel. Does she dwell within your domain or not?
Calm yourself, General. Yes, I know who you are. The great and terrible Martok, Butcher of Zenkath 3, the one I doom, and so forth. Your reputation precedes you. All of you.
The one I do?
Enough. You still haven't answered his question, Lothar. Tell us where we can find Laurel, and you'll never see us again.
Well, this is embarrassing. But I'm afraid I lost Laurel in a game of poker. Do you know it? Human game. Quite popular here. Yes, I lost Laurel to Mora. If you're interested in her, you'll have to deal with me. You're good at cards.
Yeah, it is kind of cute, Rabbit Cube. Another step closer to our goal. Let's go.
What? Laurel? I don't know her. There must be some sort of mistake.
This doesn't seem like a master gambler to me.
Gambler? No, no. This is Lothar's work. I'm sorry. You've been played. We've all been played. And now we're gonna suffer for it. Sorry.
I told you on the bar that vengeance would be mine. What I meant was, vengeance would be ours.
finally run out. Bartok!
Try to die well, Jaula.
I was wondering when they'd make their move. Now I know.
I count 5 of them. Have they added another to their ranks?
I think the 5th arrival is on our side.
Is almost poetic, traitor! Two down, to the goal. Your brethren are all gone, traitor. Prepare to meet your end.
Where's the last one? Oh, over there.
Enemy target on
Neat. So who was helping us?
I hear you have been looking for
Oh,
her
Laurel.
well. And now you have found her. We need to talk. Jaula, sister of Takupa, I know your story well. How you rose to power in House Mokai, your conflict with your brother, and your bold crusade against the Federation during the war. Even after my death, I heard tales of your exploits. You have made and ended a great many enemies. Many of them now dwell within these halls. I know why these souls are here. What I do not know is why you are here. It is not your time.
If you have heard of my exploits, you know of my clash with the tyrant, Jempak. Once he held the office you brought honor to, but it was not enough to sate his lust for power. Now, he calls himself Emperor, and has shattered the great work of my brother. The empire you led with honor is now divided, on the verge of collapse. I am here because I want to restore you to the realm of the living, to help me save it.
Your brother often spoke of your boldness. I suspect he might have understated it somewhat. What you seek is not impossible, but I question the need for such a thing.
What?
Why seek to restore me from the dead when another former Chancellor still breathes? Of what use am I when General Martok, a warrior fit to wield the sword of Kalish, stands at your side?
It appears you've heard of my exploits as well, Chancellor. I am honored.
As you should be, General. You have served the Empire with honor. And yet, you are reluctant to reclaim the office you once held. Why else would you be here now? I do not blame you. I know too well of the great burden that office brings, and the terrible sacrifices it often demands. Word travels fast here. Your enemies will be on the move. If you do not return to the realm of the living soon, they will strike. Even the greatest warriors can die here. You should leave while you are still able to do so.
Join us. Together, we can liberate you from this place and restore you to life, as Kalis once was.
No, I cannot leave this place. It is a matter of honor. Once, I dwelled in Sto-vo-kor among the honored dead. But Vok, my greatest love, was denied entry. He was denied an honorable death, and thus his soul was sent to Grethor. I could not bear that, and so I came here.
Couldn't you have just
and
won a
bargained
battle
with
in his
Feklar
name,
for his release.
like they did in that
In
one
exchange for
DS9
Vok's
episode?
freedom, I offered to take his place. As you can see, my offer was accepted. This is why I cannot leave. To do so would dishonor the agreement and condemn us both to eternal suffering in Grethor. You have traveled here in vain, Ja'ula. I cannot help you.
No, I saw it. The crystal showed me the future, and you are a part of it. If you could strike a bargain with the Master of Grethor, so can I. I will find Feklar and secure your freedom, or die trying.
I have seen such determination before, in the eyes of your honored brother. So be it. I will take you to Feklar. There we shall see how strong your resolve truly is.
A deal with Fekir. I hope you know what you're doing, Ja'ula.
The stairs
I mean,
beyond
fair
those
point,
doors
Arp.
lead to Feklar's hall.
Feklar. This ought to be interesting.
The guards do not seem to be opposed to our passage.
They aren't here to keep us away from Feklar. They're here to keep us from escaping him.
Come here with hope in your heart. Abandon it. There is no place for hope here. Here. There is only pain.
I'm assuming boss battle. No, not so far.
Lady Ja'ula of House Mokai, I must offer my gratitude to you. Many fresh souls have arrived here of late, thanks to you and your
That it is,
imperial
Radical.
nemesis. Because of this, I will hear what you have come so far to say. Come forth, speak. What would you ask of the Lord of Grethor?
Lord Feklar, I come before you to bargain for the soul of Lorelle. I would liberate her from these halls.
Such impudence. You think you are worthy of commerce with me? My good lady, I am inclined to disagree. Violently.
The ferryman killed many a god by himself. Together, we should be able to finish off Feklar.
Watch out! He's calling in tormented souls to fight us as well!
I can see now why my halls are filled with your slain souls. Your souls are not strong enough to withstand the power of Feklar, Lord of
How about our orbital bombardments? Are those strong enough to withstand the power of Feklar?
You
have provided me with great sport. I shall hear your bargain. What do you offer in
I hope so,
return
R.
for the soul of the realm?
Lord Vekla, I wish to offer
And then
my...
Gowron takes her place.
Hold your tongue, Jahula. Vekla! If it's the soul of a Chancellor you want, take mine instead.
Intriguing. I accept, son of the realm. You shall take the realm.
Are you mad, Gowron? Better to spend eternity with Klingons than to be alone in the void, even in a place like this.
Lord Vekla, this should not be Gowron's fate. I will deliver the soul that belongs here. His treacherous ancestor, Akar.
Unacceptable! Greathor is filled with souls such as Akar's. You have to sweeten the deal.
Very well. I shall deliver the souls of Akar and Jempak.
That is more like it. I accept your generous offer. Deliver those souls to me, and Gowron shall be free as well. And now, I give you leave to go. Be gone.
Pretty sure you just offered souls to the devil, Jula. But, okay. Sure.
You are able to leave if you can, but you won't be able to leave free.
Oh, of course.
Whoever reaches your active will be allowed to take the place in Stormhall.
I've dealt with Ferengi that were less treacherous than Vekla.
Ow. Okay. Oh, that's a very large number of enemies in the next room.
Be ready. Every soul in Dreadnought stands between us and the gates.
Let them come. If they want to die again, I'm happy to oblige them.
Be mindful of their numbers and their treachery.
I think multi-target weapon, even though it does less damage, might be better for this many enemies. And a bargain he doesn't really intend to keep, so... Damn, I died fast. We all died fast. Yeah, so knives didn't really work out. Jesus! Oh, I'm alive again. And I'm dead. Come on, revive me, Coma. Nope, we're all dead. Okay, so I'm on our side? Or some of them just haven't attacked yet. Yeah, okay. Knives actually are working better.
Quickly! Open the front gates! Kortar is waiting for us on the barge.
That's not the only thing waiting for us on the other side. Get ready to fight!
Nope. Time to respawn. And we're dead already. Wow. God damn. God fucking damn it. Like, what the hell? Like, this is the problem with absurd numbers of enemies. They just... Ugh. That is a good point. That helped.
There's the barge. Hurry!
Oh, of course, they have fire-breathing cars.
Kurtar, prepare to weigh anchor. We are leaving in a hurry.
Do I have... Yes, actually. Good. Pull me toward you. That's great. No! No? Okay. Come on. No, apparently we do have to beat them all. Where do we respawn? Is that it? That is apparently it. I mean, fair point, R.
Welcome back to the world of the living. And not a moment too soon. A few minutes ago, sensors detected energy signatures.
Oh!
Checking
Hey!
recordings. They're sending vessels through as we speak.
Word travels fast. They must be here for Laurel.
Has her soul been liberated? Was your mission a success?
I'm not certain.
She was right beside us, fighting the whole way. Did she make it to the barge?
She did. I made sure of it. Check her vitals. Give me a medical update now!
Is done. She is restored, reborn.
Okay, but like, the Fakiri here are being depicted as demons that invade through portals from hell. But just a couple arcs ago, they were bioengineered by the Dominion.
Her life signs are strong.
Ugh, my head hurts.
Brain activity. Yes, you did it! Laurel has returned safe and sound. Kapla!
That's a relief, but we still have Fakiri to deal with. Status report.
Right. 3 portals in total. Fakiri vessels are emerging from them as we speak. They're holding position for now, but we are heavily outnumbered.
What are they up to?
Laurel's presence may be a coincidence. Since their return to our space, the Fakiri have made numerous assaults on Bareth. Until now, those attacks were repelled by the KDF.
And now?
And now, with the Empire in a state of disarray, the defense presence here is minimal.
Oh, maybe?
Fakiri saw a weakness, and they seized the initiative this time.
That may be a thing that I'm forgetting, Rabbit Cube. We will do what we can to defend Boreth.
Indeed. If the Fakiri want to fight, they came to the right place. I will fight to the end if I must, for today is a good day to die.
Well said, Marduk. I stand ready for battle as well. It will be an honor to defend this sacred place at your side.
You risked all to restore me to life. Honor demands that I fight alongside you, and I do so gladly.
So be it. We will make our stand here. Let it be known that we never forgot what it means to be Klingon. I will need to go with one of you, however. After the loss of the Lucara, I have no vessel to command in battle.
I believe I can be of assistance there, Lady Ja'ula. The monks of Boreth are not entirely without
That
resources.
kind of violates their principle of neutrality, don't it? Is that so?
Yes, but we will need some time to prepare. Do what you can to hold the line until then. Lady Ja'ula, Mother, please come with me.
Let's get back to our ships and buy them the time they need. That seems like an excuse to go with, R.
Fakiri portal count remains at 3. Reading multiple enemy vessels in the system, we're outnumbered at least 3 to 1.
Acknowledged. Recommendations?
Our first priority should be closing those portals. Until they're gone, our Fakiri problem could continue to grow.
No, I'm sure that doesn't. I'm more concerned about giving a ship to Ja'ula. But I guess if it's just for this battle, that wouldn't be an issue. Adetpo, what can you tell me about the portals?
I'm reading heavy fluctuations in their graviton fields. At the moment, they appear to be unstable, but they could stabilize over time. Until then, it is a weakness we can exploit.
Explain.
Weapons fire, especially torpedoes, will eventually destabilize a portal's integrity to the point of collapse. Firing a heavy barrage at each portal should do the trick nicely.
Understood. Collapse the portals and deal with any remaining vessels.
We need to punch through the ships guarding the portals before reinforcements arrive.
It won't take much to collapse the portals. Take them out as soon as you can.
I can't target the portal. Okay. That's okay.
The portal is destabilizing. It's collapsed! Target shield has failed.
There's more to be done. Close the others quickly.
catch a breath or with you, demon!
Don't open the blood wine yet. More Fakiri vessels are coming in from the last portal. That's the last portal. Kapla!
Let's deal with the Fakiri stragglers.
Wait. Much larger than the others.
So they're not finished with us yet, eh? Make ready for battle! Jolan, if you're going to do something, now's the time!
Oops.
The Fakiri Dreadnought is an impressive beast. I will enjoy killing it.
That was a little embarrassing. Go down quite that quickly. That's okay. I don't know why you can't just target the portal, but okay.
I don't think reinforcements are coming. It may be time to consider.
Do not finish that sentence. We are Klingons. We will fight to the end.
Yes! Thorin shall not fall there.
Fight now! For Kaelin! For Borak! For the Empire!
This is the IKS Katina, calling all Klingon forces. I am Lorel of House Tekuma. Join me. Fight now. For the Empire. Kapla!
That is a D7. That is a TOS ship. Phasers! Phasers everywhere! Forget that power is there.
It's one of ours.
Yes, the clear. Bring him back to battle.
another involved KGS vessel. We can win this!
Time the nearest Valkyrie vessel and destroy it! Supply!
Victory is ours! Together, we have protected Boreth from our enemies, and returned she who was called Mother to the Empire!
Yeah, that is a point R. Well, no. The clone initially believed that he was Kahless. And then we found out he wasn't in that TNG episode. But yeah, that's because in TNG it wasn't a given that Klingon hell was real and souls were real and etc. etc. Qapla'.
Truly a glorious battle, my lady. The Fikiri will think twice before launching an attack here anytime soon.
Indeed.
Even so, things got too close for my liking. For a time, it seemed like there were more Fikiri in space than stars. Thankfully, the monks had that well-preserved surprise up their sleeves. Just where did you find that relic, Tenavik?
We have kept it here since my mother's time. Once it served as her flagship. We preserved it as a reminder of a Klingon golden age. We knew one day it would be needed again, and it seems that time has come at last.
From what I saw here today, it will serve the Empire well.
Indeed. Though I yearn to command the Katinga once more, it has been far too long since I have done so. Space warfare has changed considerably since my time. Until I have reacclimated myself to this era, I can think of no better warrior to command this vessel than Lady.
Yeah, see, now this is straight up a violation of their neutrality.
This vessel and her crew to glory.
You honor me, Lorel. Computer, note the transfer of command in the record of battle. For many, the Lucara was a symbol of division. May the Katinga serve as a symbol of unity, as my brother's vessel once did. Let the honored few who came to Boreth's aid go now to every corner of the Empire. Tell everyone you meet what happened here today. Tell them that you were at Boreth when L'Rell returned. Tell them how we all fought and sent the Fikiri back to Gre'thor. There is much to be done. We have an empire to restore and a tyrant to depose. But now is not the time for such things. Now is the time to honor our great victories. Tonight, we celebrate, for tomorrow we may die. Qapla'!
Qapla'. Yeah, that feels a bit tenuous, given... Yeah, that feels a bit tenuous.
Been restored. She will be able to.
I mean, Tanovic is the one who gave it to Laurel.
Though I have great respect for Ja'ula, there are always lessons to be learned as a leader in the Klingon Empire. And in such matters, there is no better teacher than Laurel. Yes, with Laurel at her side, I believe Lady Ja'ula can lead our house to victory over Jempok and restore our shattered empire to glory. That battle lies ahead of us, however. When the time comes, be ready to answer the call to arms.
That's actually a pretty good console for the Starfire. So I'm going to take that. Yeah, I guess so. Alright. And that is all of the content of Star Trek Online so far. So I've been going back and forth on options of what to play next. And I think I've settled on, I've got the equipment for it. I'm gonna hook up my Switch and play, finally play through, all of, Breath of the Wild. And hopefully by the time I finish that, there'll be an episode where, there'll be some new STO content to play. I have a feeling there's stuff coming because just a few days ago, Michael Dorn, the actor who plays Worf, if you're not familiar, tweeted something about coming back to the character and then had to clarify that it was not for a show. So my guess is STO is bringing him back for the conclusion of this plotline. Is my theory. It's possible it's for another Star Trek game, but I'm banking this because he's done so much work for them already, and he's been suspiciously absent from this storyline. So yeah. Anyway, I'll play Breath of the Wild, and then I've got a couple ideas on things I might play after that. Since there'll be probably no more than one episode worth of Star Trek Online content. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. See you all next week, I hope, with the start of Breath of the Wild. Bye!